Look at these two dogs. Same breed, same personality, same big attitude in a tiny body, but their daily lives are completely different, and almost all of that comes down to one thing: their coat. This is Keto. He is a smooth coat Chihuahua. And this is Coco. She is a long coat. By the end of this video, you will know exactly which coat fits your life, your climate, and how much grooming you actually want to do. And I am going to clear up the one shedding myth that makes people pick the wrong Chihuahua for the wrong reason. Almost everyone gets it backwards. Here is why this actually matters. Coat length is not just a look. It changes how much you brush, how cold your dog gets, where their hair ends up in your house, and even a little bit of what you spend. Pick the coat that fits your real life and grooming becomes a joy. Pick the wrong one and it becomes a chore you resent. So let us make this easy. First, the official part, and it is quick. The American Kennel Club recognizes exactly two types of Chihuahua by coat: smooth coat, sometimes called short-haired, and long coat. That is it. Both are the same breed. Both share that same bold, loyal, slightly dramatic personality. And that clears up the first myth right away. A lot of people believe smooth coats are the feisty ones and long coats are the calm cuddlers. That is not real. Coat length has nothing to do with temperament. Your Chihuahua's personality comes from genetics and how they are raised, not from the length of their fur. So let us meet each coat properly. We will start with the smooth coat, like Keto. A smooth coat Chihuahua has a short, glossy coat that lies close to the body, with a soft little ruff of thicker fur around the neck. This is the classic Chihuahua look most people picture. Grooming here is beautifully simple. A quick once-over once or twice a week with a rubber curry brush or a grooming mitt, and you are basically done. No haircuts, no mats, no standing appointments. But here is something a lot of guides skip. Not all smooth coats are the same length. Meet my boys, Kodi and Bodi. They are both full-blooded Chihuahuas with short coats. Look closely though, and their fur is actually a little longer than Keto's. Keto has the shortest coat of all of them. His coat is so short that I sometimes wonder if he is mixed with something else. And that small difference in length changes more than you would think. Start with shedding. Simple does not mean zero. Smooth coats still shed, and my boys are living proof. Kodi and Bodi leave little black hairs all over our bed, and those short, stiff hairs weave right into the sheets, the couch, and your leggings, and they do not want to leave. A rubber brush once a week pulls that hair out before it ends up on you. Now here's the part I really want you to hear, because I see it in other Chihuahuas too. The shorter the coat, the more they tend to feel the cold. And Keto, with the shortest coat of all, is cold all the time. I live in Florida. Even during a summer heat wave, Keto is inside under a blanket because the air conditioning is too much for his little body. My other dogs are fine. Kodi, Bodi, Callie, and Coco just do not run cold the way he does. So if you fall in love with one of those really short, sleek coats, know that you may be signing up for a dog who wants a sweater and a blanket all year round. And honestly, that is kind of adorable. The boys tell the opposite story outside. They are not cold indoors, but they really feel the heat. So in a Florida summer, we keep their walks short and early in the day. And because a smooth coat has thin facial hair, these dogs can be a little more sensitive to sun on bright days. So shade goes a long way. So who is a smooth coat right for? If you want the lowest possible grooming effort, or you simply love that classic sleek Chihuahua look, a smooth coat is your dog. Just remember, the shorter the coat, the more they will lean on you for warmth. Now let us talk about the long coat like Coco. A long coat Chihuahua has soft, sometimes slightly wavy fur, with a feathery tail, fringed ears, a fuller ruff around the neck, and a light undercoat. The look is dramatic, almost like a tiny show pony, but do not panic. This is not a high-maintenance salon breed. The coat is still modest compared to a big, long-haired dog. Here is something that surprises new owners. That gorgeous coat takes its time. A long coat puppy can look almost smooth at first, and the full feathering can take 2 to 3 years to completely come in. So if you adopt a fluffy-looking puppy, be patient. The best is still growing. Grooming a long coat is the real trade. Plan on brushing every other day. It only takes a couple of minutes, but it matters because long coats mat in very predictable places. behind the ears, in the feathering on the legs, and under the ruff. A soft, slicker brush followed by a metal comb catches tangles before they become a problem. Mist the coat lightly with water or a leave-in spray first, because brushing a bone-dry, fine coat just creates static and breakage. So who is a long coat right for? If you love that soft, flowing look, if you enjoy a calm, daily grooming ritual, and if brushing every other day sounds relaxing instead of annoying, the long coat is made for you. Now, the myth I promised you at the start, the shedding myth. Almost everyone assumes the long coat sheds more because there is obviously more hair. Here is the honest truth. It is usually the opposite of what you would guess, and here is why. A long coat often looks like it sheds less because those longer hairs get caught in the surrounding coat instead of scattering all over your house. But, and this is the key, that hair did not disappear. It is still there. If you skip the brushing, it does not land on your couch. It turns into mats against the skin. Meanwhile, the smooth coat sheds steadily all year, and those short hairs go straight into your fabric. So the real answer is not more or less. It is about where the hair ends up, on your clothes with a smooth coat, or in the coat with a long coat if you skip a brushing. Either way, a brush in your hand once you know your dog's coat is the whole solution. And honestly, that is my favorite part of all of this. Brushing was never really about the fur. Some of my quietest, happiest moments came with a brush in my hand and a tiny dog falling asleep in my lap. My girl Sophia taught me that grooming is not a chore. It is 10 minutes where your dog has your whole attention and you have theirs. So let us make your decisions simple. Ask yourself 3 honest questions. 1. How much grooming actually fits your life? If the honest answer is as little as possible, lean smooth coat. If a short daily brushing sounds peaceful, the long coat will love you for it. 2. What is your climate like? A smooth coat is easy to keep cool in the heat, and a long coat gives a little more insulation. But remember Keto. If you are drawn to one of those very short, sleek coats, plan for a dog who feels the cold and keep a sweater handy even in summer. 3. What look makes your heart melt? Sleek and classic, or soft and feathery? There is no wrong answer because underneath that coat, it is the exact same wonderful, loyal, ridiculous little dog. That is the honest difference between smooth coats and long coats. Now you can choose with confidence instead of guessing. But coat is only half the picture. The other big question new owners ask is about head shape. Apple head versus deer head. And the answer surprises a lot of people. That video is right here, so watch it next. And if you want the honest, no-nonsense truth about living with these tiny dogs, subscribe and join the pack. I will see you in the next one.